Hey, what's good with everybody today, man? I appreciate you tuning in to the Trevor Jackson podcast. Like the show, share the show. Uh, Make sure you subscribe to the channel, man. I would highly appreciate it. The two brothers, we coming back this Saturday, live. Them Jackson boys, you'll see us real soon. But man, thank y'all for being a part of the community over here on Trevor Jackson TV. I highly appreciate it. Let's go.
Baby, this is us. I can't wait till we up. We can live a life of luxury. I can give you everything you need and more.
Hey man, so today, my experience today, like gas. World in a frenzy over gas. The world was in a frenzy over toilet paper when the coronavirus first started. The world about to be in frenzy over chicken. The housing market. My thought process is about to crash. Lumber. People who in control of new developments and new development construction and everything. The lumber prices is shooting through the roof, shooting through the roof. And that's gonna make the houses go up to where they can't sell them no more. And then when they can't sell them no more, you know what's gonna happen? It's crash time. But my experience today, I had a half a tank. My lady told me, she said, baby, my pops told me once you get down to a half a tank, it's time to fill on up, fill back up. Don't never go below a half a tank. So I be trying to, you know what I'm saying, listen to my woman, man. We a team. And we're gonna further the discussion about team here in a minute also. But I was going around, I was like, golly, look at this line. Whew. I can't wait 2 hours to get some gas, but I'm gonna have to tomorrow though. I know I am, or it might not be none. And those Uber prices, $50 to go down the street. Mm. So what came to my mind, I was like, when you go to the hospital and you sick and they give you that shot, they stimulating you for a period of time until you get healthy. They're keeping you stimulated. You hear the word stimulated. So I was thinking about what happened to the economy during the COVID. COVID's still going on, but what happened to the economy? The economy was sick. And what Trump do? Stimulated it for a period of time. Biden get in office, stimulated it for another period of time. And they keep stimulating the economy. So what that mean? The dollar gonna be worthless. At the end of the day, the dollar is worthless right now. We 30 something trillion dollars in debt. The dollar is worthless. Just being honest with you. Your money is worth. It's time to be conservative and to be appreciative of being conservative. It's time to put that money back, save that money up, get what you need, because you don't want to be in the turmoil that I think is coming. And what I think is coming is the great inflation. No, they say chicken wings is, I mean, well, not chicken wings. I was going to a tangent about chicken wings, but they said chicken, the price of it's going up because they can't mass produce it like how they was mass producing chicken. And okay, so people telling me that they go get a dozen wings and it's $20 now. Mm. Tell me if in your hometown or wherever you located at the moment is has the chicken wing prices raised up when you try to go get your pack. You know what I mean? Okay, so lumber prices is going up. They say to develop a new home, the prices rose by $24,000 because the lumber prices are so high to build the home. You know what I'm saying? With lumber prices going up, when you try to go get that furniture that you want to put into that new home, what's that? You gonna wait 6 to 8 months on the furniture that you prefer? You gonna get some furniture, or you gonna pay a high price for some trash furniture, man? It's just real talk. Inflation. It's going down, man. It's really going down. And okay, so I got my notes. I gotta look at my notes because I plan on giving y'all some game today. I'm giving y'all some game. So with that being said, I was thinking about, since the chicken price is going up, it's companies that's solely dedicated to selling chicken only. You got KFC, you got Bojangles, you got Wingstop, you got Church's Chicken, you got Popeyes, on and on and on and on. That depends on chicken. And this is what one of the CEOs of one of these chicken companies, I'm not going to highlight them, one of these chicken companies said. Companies across other industries have also noted the difficulty of recruiting new workers. Hmm. With some business owners attributing the problem to increased unemployment benefits. Unemployment benefits. Whew. So you're unemployed and you're still getting paid. They make it more attractive to remain on government assistance and not work for minimum wage. Ooh. Okay. So 1998, 99, around that time, minimum wage went up from like 525 to 725. How long ago that's been? 21, 22, 23 years. So if people want $15 an hour, man, if that was 20 something years ago, minimum wage should be $30 an hour. My opinion, for a person to survive with the inflation that's going on in the country. The gas prices is about to go up, the lumber about to go up, the chicken wing price is about to go up. I remember at one time, I'm gonna finish the passage that I was reading, but I remember at one time it was a place called Rookies on Cedar Bluff. Me and my cousin used to go there. We used to eat the wings, and they were selling these wings so cheap because they want you to get in there and get the alcohol. But at 8 p.m. every night, except Friday night, every single night they were selling wings for 10 cents a piece. We both are going there and get 20 wings a piece and spend $4 on 20 wings. So if 20 wings is $4, they don't, I mean, they're 40 wings because it's two people. 40 wings is $4. How many chickens had to die for us to eat that 40 piece? 20? How they producing these chickens like this? That's just ridiculous. So let me get back into my notes and read this. So people want to remain on government assistance instead of working because the unemployment benefits. So suppliers are struggling, just as many in our industry are, to hire people to process chicken, thus placing unexpected pressure on the amounts of birds that can be processed and negatively affected supply of all the parts of the chicken in the US, not just the wings, but all the chicken. So with that being said, I'm gonna talk about the lumber for a minute. I'm gonna talk about the lumber. So lumber, you gotta think about it. The housing market is booming, 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 big booming. And when the pandemic first started, what was people doing? They were staying off work 6 to 8 weeks, like I was saying at the beginning of the podcast. And by them staying off work for 6 to 8 weeks, they was backed up on the lumber production. So people was needing it. What happens when the demand goes up and you can't produce it and people need it now? The price go up. By the price going up on those homes, that furniture and everything, that lumber going up like that. You know the rest. But I'm gonna play a part of a video that intrigued me. Well, not a video, just some audio that intrigued me about the great inflation and the panic that this country is going to go through. Let's get to it.
Inflation, or the rate of change in prices over time. It's not a simple phenomenon to measure or interpret. If you've been paying attention to the news, inflation is a growing concern for investors and general citizens. And while this phenomenon has always existed in modern economies, the United States has not experienced high inflation since the early 1980s. According to officials in the Federal Reserve, the US has maintained an inflation rate of around 2% for nearly 40 years, which according to experts is perfect. However, in more recent months, there are many prominent investors who are warning of rising inflation in the coming months and years.
Now that the economy is rebounding and inflation pressures are rebounding,
So you've got prominent investors and even the White House warning of inflation, and various statistics that point to inflation becoming a serious problem in the near future. We'll go over these in a bit, but the most important topic we're going to discuss in this video is how you can use inflation to your advantage and profit from it in the near term. Many unprepared people are going to get wiped out by this arising issue, and if you can get prepared, you can actually do the opposite and make some money off this growing concern. So let's start with some of the warning signs. First, we're going to talk about the consequences of money printing. But before that, if you're enjoying this video, please help me out with the algorithm and smash that like and subscribe button. Now back to money printing. As you may have realized, we had the start of a large worldwide pandemic last year, which unfortunately led to the demise of many businesses and jobs. There were millions of people who needed money just to survive, so the government decided to step in and hand out some cash in the form of stimulus checks, loans, grants, and relief funding. They gave trillions of dollars to businesses that were struggling, billions to families and individuals, billions for medical programs, and billions more to state and public agencies. Now, this money had to come from somewhere, and it sure didn't come from some government savings account or treasure chest. The US has been in a budget deficit since the 90s, and its debt had already begun to pile up even before the pandemic started. So, in order to finance this massive stimulus operation, the government did the obvious and had the US Federal Reserve print the money out of thin air. All of our problems magically disappeared. Sounds too good to be true, right? Of course, printing trillions of dollars has consequences, sometimes very serious consequences. See, when you hand out free money in the form of cash to your population, they usually go out and spend more. This increases demand, and when demand increases, you already know the answer. Prices shoot up. Now, that's a very simplified version of what happens, as this is just one ingredient that is part of a dangerous mix of variables that add even more pressure to prices. The other comes from the supply side. You see, right now, many industries are facing serious supply chain issues that are preventing even the most basic items from reaching consumers. Try ordering a couch right now and you'll see what I mean. The wait times can be as high as 6 months. This decrease in supply is making basic items much harder to find, and when you add in the extra demand I talked about earlier, you get higher prices in a number of different industries.
Okay, that's enough. Because he was about to get into the lumber talk that I already discussed with y'all. But prepare yourself, man. I ain't trying to promote fear. That's what the country do to us all the time. They promote fear. They try to scare us and make a profit off of fear or whatever. But that gas or whatever, I don't. I don't know. I don't think we're shortage on gas. I don't even think it's a shortage on chicken wings. If you listen to me, you'll think I'm crazy. If you get the vegan perspective of it, you'll think I'm crazy. But I'm gonna go on and give it to y'all. I think that chicken ain't been real for a decade. They just mass producing and duplicating chicken and cloning chicken left and right like it ain't nothing. You know what I mean? And I want to give y'all another statistic that I was reading about meat processing plants in 2020. You can do your research on this too, if this is of your concern. 167 meat processing plants closed in 2020. Boy, them steaks and all that's about to go up high. Them prices about to be high on them steaks. Real talk. Or could it be a rise in veganism? Could it be a rise that people are vegans now and they ain't selling meat? Meat businesses to run a processing plant costs money. And if people ain't eating meat and it's not profitable, then the farming business and all that's gonna close down unless it's fruits and vegetables and all of that. I think it's a reset about to happen. This country has to reset. It was too much gluttony going on. Too much just blah, 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 blah. Just too much going on. But man, that's my thought process on the great inflation. Get yourself prepared, man. And if you listen to the podcast to the end, I'm gonna give y'all some real game about starting a business, something I learned in real estate school about starting a business and how to protect yourself and protect your assets. I'm gonna give you how you should start and what you should do when you start your business. But we're gonna go on and get into something teamwork. I made a podcast 3 or 4 podcasts ago about nobody being self-made. And I was talking about teamwork. And like in the Black community, a lot of people try to do things individually. They don't try to do it with a team. I'm guilty of it. I've done it myself. I'm guilty of it, but it takes a team. And if you want to get down with my team, you got a skill, a talent, or whatever. Let's make it happen, man. For real. Let's just make it happen. Whatever you capable of. If you ain't already busting heads for your services, let's make it happen. If you want to join this podcast crew, man, you know how to do graphics. If you want to just join the discussion and be a part of or what I'm trying to make happen, man, let's make it happen. It takes a team. It takes a team to run a successful record label. Okay. It takes a team when you're doing an individual sport, okay, you see that one person, but behind that person is a team. It's a team. Like Serena Williams got a team of people. She might got 100 people, a trainer, a person that's feeding her, a person that's telling her when to go to sleep, and an agent, and people protecting her money and showing her what the best things to do, decisions to make with her money. We might see the president face, but at the end of the day, it's a team behind the president. The president ain't the ruler of the country. It's multiple people that's, you know what I'm saying, behind that president, helping him make decisions. And growing up, like we had a team to help us become who we are. My family, my team, my mom, man, she created me and she made me who I am. She installed the knowledge in me that make me keep wanting to elevate and learn myself. Troy, he part of my team. Justin, he part of my team. We a team. You know what I'm saying? My wife, she the MVP. I'm Pippen, she Jordan. You know what I'm saying? And it takes a team. That's all I'm saying. You can't do nothing on your own. You never be self-made, and you can't become filthy rich being an individual. If you listen to all the rich people, you listen to the ET, the hip hop preacher, ET, the motivational speaker, he preaches teamwork. If you listen to Robert, the rich dad, poor dad dude, he preaches teamwork. You listen to Bill Gates, teamwork. You work for a company. Uh, you know what I mean? I work at Cisco Foods. It's a team thing. But I don't want to get into that, but it's a team. It's a team thing to make stuff successful. If you are a independent contractor, that word sounds like you're doing it solely, but you're not doing nothing solely. An independent contractor needs a team to be able to make his moves successfully. To be real successful, to become successful, you need a team. So I was listening to $1 million worth of game. My boy Gilly the Kid. I done met Gilly before. He done been to my crib in reality. And Wallow on $1 million worth of game. And they was talking to Floyd Mayweather. And Floyd Mayweather was talking about teamwork. And how people who had 6-figure jobs quit because they believed in him. They believed in what he was doing. They just wanted to be a part of the team. And man, teamwork. We get ready to play it. I want to hear what Floyd got to say. Let me shut the hell on up.
Experience something like that.
Hold up now. Get this audio together.
Whatever we want, we can do. There's none that I ever wanted that I didn't get. You know, I dreamed it. I wrote it down. I believed it. I surrounded myself with the right people. But the main thing is, you can't think you know it all. Yeah. You know, my team, I surround myself with people that got it right here. You have to have it right here. Have to.
One of the brothers I seen you with through my time in jail, we used to always watch you on TV. It's this one brother that I don't give a fuck where you at. He always there with you. He ready to go down this mother. He ready to do whatever. He's a bald head brother that wear these fucking he wear like he always got frames on. Bald head brother. He always with you.
Leonard Ellaby.
Oh yeah,
the bald head brother that always
he like the bald head brother. I kind of crush on him when I was in jail. He like I remember because he used to wear the glasses. I had a crush on him.
The fuck out of here, you that ass thing.
No, he got a crazy. He got a very interesting story. Actually, he's from Washington D.C.
Okay,
and he left a six-figure paying job just to get with me in the beginning. This at the beginning of my career.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. This 25 years ago. He left a great paying job, had a master's degree, and had a master's degree, 6-figure paying job. He left it all in DC, came. I guess he's seen the same thing that I seen. He's seen the dream and he believed. And he made millions and millions of dollars with me. He's the CEO of Mayweather Promotions now.
Okay. Now, how important is team? Because, like you said, a lot of people out here, we be thinking a lot of people move and they thinking about the money. So they thinking I could do it by myself because I don't want to bust it down and establish a team. When I think a team, I think together each achieve more. Yeah. How important is that infrastructure?
I think even like people, when you make money, so if I make 100,000, I put 50,000 up. If I make 100 million, I put 50 million up. You always got to put half up.
Hold on, so you just got the other 50 million just laying around? Just if I want to have some fun.
Because I got guys I work with every day. Just yesterday I made 10 million. But once you make so much money,
let a nigga hold some. Just yesterday I made 10 million, like that shit wasn't nothing.
But once you make so much money and you didn't already had everything, there's really nothing else you can buy. So you believe in making everybody else around you. You want to push them to be great. You want to push them to be successful. So that's what I do. I push everybody around me to be great. Even like my security team, I say, listen, while y'all working with me, y'all built your own security team on the side.
Right.
That y'all got working, right, doing other venues and making money. Right. I believe in making everybody around me great. Because if every time I make a lot of money, just give you a lot of money, and you don't got no ambitions and you ain't got no drive, all I'm doing is crippling you.
That's enough. Damn, Floyd preaching. Okay. I got to go back into my notes because I'm about to get some game. I feel like if you appreciate this game I'm about to give, drop something in that Cash App, man. You see it? It's right below my chin. Cash App Wavy Neutron. And if you're listening to the audio version of this podcast, come on over to YouTube, subscribe to the channel, and become family with the Trevor Jackson podcast. Trevor Jackson TV. T.V. Hey, man. I've been learning something, and I'm going to give y'all some real estate terminology, some stuff I learned in real estate school. And I've been learning something. I've been listening to a lot of billionaires lately. I listened to what's my boy name? Elon Musk. I listened to Bill Gates, his podcast with Rashida Wallace or whatever her name is. And Robert, I can't pronounce his last name, the Rich Dad Poor Dad guy. And they was talking about rich people don't own nothing. I was like, what they mean by that? Rich people don't own nothing. Nothing's in their name. They don't have anything in their name. And when they create businesses, it's good ways to create a business and there's bad ways to create a business. First, I'm going to tell you the bad ways. Everybody know about an LLC. That's a good way though. But I'm going to start off with the bad ways. Okay. Sole proprietorship. A sole proprietorship. Sole sounds like one individual. And you're held liable for everything. When you're a sole proprietorship, everything is in your name. You're exposed. Like everything. Your home is in your name. Your car is in your name. Your business in your name. You don't want nothing in your name. Real talk. As a sole proprietorship, because what happens if you get sued? What happens if you go in debt with the government? You owe the government some money, just like these PPP loan folks about to go to prison. What happens? They can take equity out of your home. They can garnish your wages because that's your name. You got to stand firm with your name. Okay. Another bad way. It's a general partnership. Me and you start a business, right? Any bad decisions I make in a general partnership, you're held responsible for 'em. Do you want to be responsible for the stuff that the decisions I made? Hell nah, you don't. So in a general partnership, one person can be the investor and the other person can be responsible for the daily duties. You know what I'm saying? In a general partnership. But we're both held liable for each other. That's like a marriage, man. If I'm creating a business with a man and he go out and kill somebody, or his daughter run over somebody in the car that's in his name, or in the business name, and we're in a general partnership, I'm held responsible for that too. I got to go to court for it and fight for it and all of that with you. I don't want to deal with that. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna never be in a general partnership, and I advise anyone else to not be in a general partnership or a sole proprietorship. Those are bad business decisions. So let's move on further. Good business decisions: LLCs, limited liability company. It's saying that I ain't got to go no further. You have limited liability. Okay. LPs, limited partnership, not general partnership, limited. So that means I'm limited to my responsibility. Another one, a corporation. You know about corporations, and these things you have to pay. Like you might have a yearly fee that you have to pay, taxes or whatever, so you can protect yourself. It's just like another form of insurance. You have insurance on yourself. You protecting yourself from any type of situation. So if you listen back, rewind back. The bad ones are sole proprietorship, general partnership. The good ones are LLCs, LPs, and corporations. That's how you want to start your business. Real talk. And I'm gonna promote myself before I end the pod off and put up the banners for the people who support me. I'm gonna promote myself. Hey, I would highly appreciate it if you go stream the new album. Hey, I had a homeboy call me today. He said they ain't gonna appreciate me till I'm dead. And I felt that. People ain't listening with the right ears. That's how I feel. But I'm not bitter about it. I'm gonna continue to create whatever platform and lane is open for me to create. I'm gonna continue to create. But you know how we rock. Support the people that's like showing plenty of love on the podcast. Support the people that, you know what I mean? These black owned businesses I'm about to pull up. And thank y'all for tuning in, man. I hope if you got some game from this, talk to me in the comment section and prepare yourself for inflation because it's coming. You ain't gonna want to go out to eat. You ain't gonna want to go to the grocery store. You ain't gonna want to get no gas. You ain't gonna want to do nothing but get your money and go in the house. That's what you're gonna want to do. But peace, love, and abundance. Go and get your money. Yeah.
Baby, this is us. I can't wait till we up. We can live a life of luxury. I can give you everything you need and more.
Hey, I couldn't just leave just yet though, but I wanted to ask y'all a question and tell me if y'all want this or not. And at the end of the show, if y'all want me to start leaving an audio book a week on the YouTube channel for y'all to listen to. Let me know in the comment section. An audio book a week. I will put an audio book a week up. Whatever book you want. If you want one that you haven't heard, I'll put it up. But I appreciate y'all, man. Thank you. Peace and love.